Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours in the morning. Well, I do what I do for you. Today I got a good lesson for you. Let's get it started. Right, there's 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. The message is in the story. I'm giving life lessons. You can learn them, use them. That's what I give it to you for. That's why I do what I do. It's all for you. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. Being spiritually enlightened means you know your higher self, aka your spiritual self, God. The question I ask, my mission is to give you the information. Yours is to receive it, use it, and benefit from it. That's what it's all about. And you need to know thyself. Right thinkers, that's your mission. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Not a right thinker, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, potential right thinker. Simple. Teach them. I got you. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Most people are this time in the morning, but it's okay. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I'm here to awaken you, wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinker, know thyself. To my be true. Today, I told you back in the day when I was in the game, that drug game. Right thinkers, let's talk about that game. Okay, not just the drug game, but the game. In the game, it don't change. Just the players do. Life, the game of life, the rat race, the human, whatever you want to call it, but it's all game. Why? Because there's rules, there's boundaries, and there's things that you can do to benefit, there's things that's going to do that could cost you. Hence, the game of life. Let's talk about that. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on the game. Okay. Oh, I know game. All right. Now, in life, once you're born into the world, we have to play the game. Once you're born, level of time, you become a player in the game of life, whether you want to or not. It's not a choice. Once you're here, you need to get with the movement. So that's the whole part. We learn, again, our life lessons. We're taught our morals. We're taught right from wrong. As we grow, we got used to it. We got better. We live our understanding of what we should be doing. Hence the game. We're playing the game of life. You learn the rules, you abide by the rules. Life is a game. You play by the rules, you prosper. You break the rules, you pay for them. Simple. Good, bad, black, white, up, down, duality. I want to show you the scales. In life, we have choices. We were given free will, aka conscious. The spirit is our life. But what we do with it, phrase is, I like the concept. Life is God's gift to us. What we do with it is our gift to Him. So I choose to praise, worship, and do what I think is right in His eyes. So that's being obedient to God, God fearing. That don't mean you're religious. Spiritual don't mean religion. Religion don't make you spiritual. Okay, understand that. But the game of life is a spiritual game, and it's a mental game. The physical part is the last part. But if you don't get the first two parts right, you're never going to conquer the third one. Understand that, which is to know yourself. I learned the rules of life, okay? And I wrote the rules, and guess what? I paid for breaking those rules. So I learned firsthand. Again, I'm giving you life lessons. I know. I made that choice, and I played, and I paid. In life, young people, not that a bunch of y'all listen to me, but you need to understand, life comes with consequences. Your actions have an equal opposite reaction. If it's bad, it's going to be bad. If it's good, it's going to be good. Simple as that. Ain't nothing else. This or that. That's it. Real simple. When I was coming up, choices of ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Okay, I'm sure they had other, but that time that was it. I'm a pecan man, butter pecan man myself. But at that time, I go to the ice cream store now, and I just sit back and watch the little kids go in there. They got so many brands of ice cream. They just lose their mind. And now scope down, focus on them, and make a decision based on what's best for you. Pick what you like, not what they. We are being geared again, programmed by the media, and right now it's getting worse. So that's another lesson. But let's stick to the game of life. Now, when you play by the rules of life, practice right thinking philosophy, and you will be a winner for yourself. You ain't competing with nobody but yourself. You're the competition. The better you are, the better your life is. The dumber ignorant you are, the more feathers in your life are gonna be full of drama, baby mama drama, all this nonsense because of ignorance of self. So understand that, and it is a game. You need to understand the rules. Okay. I was coming up, we'd be in the club, everybody dancing. Everybody want to play the game? Yeah. Everybody know the rules of the game? Rules. Every game have rules. Again, life, there's rules. That's why they call it a game. Let's move on. Games, watch this, are played in life by us and on us. In the streets, the name of the game is play or be played. Just a phrase. Now we have, watch this, we have those players in the game of life who play on others for selfish gains. We call them players. Why? Because they're playing on other people. Ignorance. Well, I was doing a supply and demand deal, not the ignorant, but you were ignorant doing drugs, you was ignorant, but back in them days, we, different mindset. Everybody I knew was on drugs. I didn't know good people back then. I wasn't a good dude, so my life was based on doing stuff on the other side of the tracks. I told my pastor, I called him up, said, my man, move over. Why? I'm coming on the other side. We've been best friends for 40 years. I was on that side. He was on this side. I'm the bad guy. He's the good guy. Now we work together. I'm a good guy. Hey, watch this. Now, I played the game, the drug game, yeah, in life early. And guess what? I thought I was winning, but I lost. Okay, Nina Ross, the fart in the horse. Tell them what it costs, Ross, because you just lost. So in that game that you think you're gonna win in, and you're gonna win some hands, you're gonna win. But the ultimate hand is when you get clink clink, locked down, and you got time to think about what you did. That's just my story. I don't know about nobody else's, but yeah, I'm not playing that game no more. In life, you learn as you go. Most of us. Some of us can learn from others. That's a good lesson to see what other people do and learn from their mistakes. You don't have to do it to find out for yourself. Sometimes it's better to learn from somebody else's mistakes. Relationship game. Let's talk about that one. If both of y'all are not honest with each other, you're playing each other. And honesty means no game. Honesty means I'm gonna be forthright. I'm gonna be unconditional. We're gonna be like that. But on the streets, you can't do that until you get to know them. But firsthand, you give everybody the same treatment until proven otherwise. I don't know you. I don't trust you. I ain't got nothing but respect, and I keep my distance until I find out who I'm dealing with. That's just again street. Here we go on the streets. The name of the game is play or be played on. If you think you got it going on, you're a player. Understand that. Why? Because you're going to mix your strategy up with other people, females, males, whatever it is. But you're playing, it's a game. The street game was a real game. Okay? Street life, I love it. All players, watch this now, all players of this game of life don't know that they're players. That's ignorant. Why? I ain't street. No. It gotta be street to play the game of life. Understand it. Again, being ignorant of what you're being part of, you can't win. Most new card players they play poker, they never win the first time out. Why? Everybody else know the game except you. You can't win in life. If everybody got knowledge of self and you don't, you the odd man out. I like that one. All right, moving on. Let's go. The next one. Games, now watch this, are not just played on the streets anymore. You got game in church. You got game at home. You got game at the job. You got game everywhere you go now. Why? Everybody wants to be a player. Player. I'm old school player from the Himalayas, that my man Jerome will say. All right, here you go. The game ain't being played on the streets anymore. Why? Watch this. Yes, back in the street days, it was all game, 24/7. We knew that. If you on the street, you knew what you was doing. If you didn't, you gonna get played. Understand that. Now it ain't just on the streets that you can be played. Just think the gram, the Instagram. If I ain't going that way, but trust me, that's game. They done changed the game a little bit. Only thing changing the players. You got one with the strategy, with the goods. You got the one who looking for the goods. You put them together. It's been the longest thing going. Prostitution. They doing it now without us, fellas. Nonetheless, I ain't going there. Some people caught that one. Let me move on. Let's go. I can handle the street life game. Been there, loved it. Yeah, I'm an old player. Again, from the Himalayas. I did this. I lived that. So, yeah, I'm a player still from the back of the day. Now, in life, your friendships should not be played or tampered with. Why? That's sacred ground. Friends don't play friends. Simple as that. Brothers don't. No, we understand that. That's where the difference comes from now. On the streets, there's no respect for each other and what we're doing. I don't knock nobody's hustling. Whatever you're doing to get my man, knock yourself out. And now in spirituality, I don't knock nobody else's concepts and viewpoints of what they're doing spiritually or religiously. Trust me, I know what it is. I see it for what it is, and I deal with it for what it is. I'm seeing, what's this? Now I'm seeing games being played with God, aka religions. Mm-hmm. They got my man Gino ripping his buddies in religion, and I got people telling me he's a fraud. But what he said about the people that's perpetrating the fraud, or is he right about them? So if he's a fraud, that make them frauds. So if you follow religion, is it a fraudulent religion? The well-dressed lie. Let's move on. But that's game at its highest. Because now you messing with people's, they're hard. The biggest game players, watch this, are those ignorant to themselves. Meaning y'all open game for the real players. Okay? If you ignorant, you the best kind. Why? I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna play like a fiddle. Okay? Understand that. Next one. Games being played by all kinds of people. Again, it ain't just on the street. It ain't just, we got game in the boardroom. You got game in corporate America. You got game in mass media. You got game. So beware, players. I'm seeing games being played in our own mega churches. Pastors gaming like all they be. Real recognize real. I got game. I know when I see game, I'll leave it there. If you're growing in power and stature because of your game, then you playing the wrong game. Why? It's all for you. Real players share the wealth, spread it out, help others out, do good things. Them players who just want to rise and it's all about me. But don't worry, you get your day in court. Why? Because at Judgment Day, we all have to go through that. Osiris told the gods that y'all got to come to me too. Understand that. So realize you got to pay for your transgressions. You're going to reap what you sow. And right now, if you're reaping the benefits of your game plan, enjoy it. I'm moving on. Where we at? I lost my place. I ain't trying to preach to you wrongdoers, but I'm trying to give you context. Okay, here you go. Game is controlling the situation to your likings. I was a drug dealer. I controlled that dynamic. I'm sitting back waiting. When you come to me with your game, I'm already sitting, waiting for the game. The ultimate player is the one who dictates the situation. The powers that be. dictate the situations. They got game. I've been telling them that for the longest. All right, watch this. Yes, I'm a player in this game of life. Why? Because I can think, I'm cerebral, I'm intelligent, and I know my higher self, aka I'm awoke spiritually with knowledge, not with all that. Oh, the scripture. The scripture don't move me. Knowledge moves me. Intellect moves me. Move God too. All right, here you go. Watch this. Where we at? Where we at? Okay, yeah. On the streets, the smarter you was, the more money you made. Okay? Why? Because you could outthink your opponent. In the streets, it's all about who can think the quickest, who can put it together and get it done. That's why street life. If you ain't used to thinking fast and manipulating and ad libbing, don't play that game. But some people think they could, and those are the ones that lose. Let's go. Last one. Appreciate you tuning in. Game, watch this. Like the ego, here we go, has to be controlled, have to be conquered, have to be defeated, so to speak. By who? You, the player. If you don't conquer, supersede your ego, your game, all you're going to do is keep doing the same thing over. Some of us can't do nothing else. Some of us only know that one thing. Game, lies, chill, steal, cheat, all that. That's a one-way thinking. Be open-minded, be objective, and subject yourself to something different. Like your comfort zone. Okay, some people say that. They say, I'm comfortable wherever I'm in. Whatever zone I'm in, I'm comfortable. Why? I'm comfortable with myself. When you're comfortable in your skin, there is no uncomfortable situations. When I was young, the drug game was the game I chose because it looked so good. Yeah. I saw the pimps, I saw the number runners, I saw the drug dealers, I saw life that I want some of that. Pimping hoes and slamming Cadillac doors. That's what I grew up, the environment I grew up in. And that's why I got caught up in that. So you are the environment. Trust me, I'm a part of my environment. I ain't ashamed of that. But we can change our environment, that we can change who we are too. Start with our young. It's another lesson I just did that and get back over here and wrap this game thing up. All right. Now, I was going to change the drug game. I was going to change it. I was the baddest thing going. I'm going to do this thing. Yeah. Ego tripping and just ignorance all get up. But at the time, you don't know that. You got some people souping up to, yeah. You got to cheer this section for you to go on the wrong way. They're loving it. Go. Run, Forrest, run. So, yeah. And my biggest wake-up call when I was in that cell, I said, oh, boy, remember? Yeah, all you got is memory and imagination. And when you lock down, your imagination better get to working. Why? Because your memory going to keep you stuck on stupid. That's why. You got to imagine. You got to get out of that place. You got to take your mind out of where you are. Why? Because if you get stuck there, when you get out, you're going to still be stuck there in your mind. I tell everybody on Saturday night, look, man, I'm going to the club. Y'all want to go? What? In my mind, I'm going to Zanzibar, man. I'll be boogieing 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm rolling. What? In my mind, I'm in Zanzibar. So the mind can go anywhere you want it to go. We don't get to talk about the mind. Okay, remember, I'm a space cadet. All right, here we go. Let me finish this up. I learned my lessons doing the wrong game. I learned my lesson by playing the wrong game after what? Serving my time and using my mind to oh my man, this game ain't for you. So I got out. I changed the game I play. Now I play the right thinking philosophy game of life, and I became a winner in life for myself. Now I'm winning. Right there, I just thought I was winning. Now I know I am. Wrap this up. Yeah, of course, I'm a player. My game is teaching spiritual truth, and I'm good at that. All I need now is players who pick up the rules I'm giving out and play for themselves and become winners for themselves. That's what right thinking philosophy is all about. I'll be back. Oh, I got more.